praises to the Most High.
All praise.
You got any more questions? I know there's so much more we can teach you. You've been rocking with us too. Let's get into some of the scriptures. We learned. Let's go to Leviticus 11. You know you're not supposed to eat that. You say you don't eat it anyway, right? You don't eat pork. You don't eat shrimp, crab, lobster, catfish. You might eat some catfish. Let's get it in the seeds.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, and verse 10. Salakia, verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
You cannot eat anything in the waters, rivers, that does not have fins and scales.
Right.
You can't eat it. You can't eat it. According to the laws of the Most High God, you don't eat that one.
No damn calamari,
Yeah.
no shrimp, lobster, no crawfish with the eyes on it, no octopus, no eel, no stingray, no shark, no catfish.
Nope.
Those are bottom feeders. They eat filth.
Yep. There's a lot of great fish out there, man. I love salmon. Yeah, salmon is banging.
Salmon.
Salmon. I say salmon. You know what I'm saying?
No, salmon.
I love that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of good fish out there, man. There's some tuna that's good. Grouper. I never had that.
Sea bass. Bronzini.
And y'all heard about bronzini. I heard that's real good.
I told you about that.
Yeah, okay. That's good.
That's good. That's good. That's Japanese trout.
Yeah, there's a lot of fish out there that's good, man. But you just gotta make sure it has fins and scales.
It's meat. It's like salt water.
It's just the fear of the Most High, man. Go ahead.
Bluegill. Put me a salad. Hold on.
Hold on here.
Y'all suffering.
What else do you want to talk about? What other questions you got?
How often do y'all come out here?
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday?
Every Shabbat, we're out here at 2 o'clock. We teach until.
What's your name?
Z.
That ain't your mother. Ain't call you no Z. She said Zeke.
She said Z.
Z. Your mother ain't call you no Z. What's your name?
My mother names Zamira.
Zamira. That's beautiful.
Wow.
That's a beautiful name.
Leviticus 11. We're gonna show you because we got over the whole idea of how the man is the head of the woman, right? You understand this? We understand the concept.
Yeah.
You go, hey, listen, you gonna get right. You gonna accept it. But let's read it again. Bring it from the top and bring it all the way down.
It's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, and verse 3.
Bring it up.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God.
That's right.
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head.
You see, none of the men out here, when we out here reading the Bible, because we're actually prophesying, we don't have our heads covered. Because the Bible is full of prophecy. So when you praying or prophesying, we uncover our heads. You know what I'm saying? I read.
But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered, dishonoreth her head.
Yo, the Most High moves magically. He sent you out here in the cold with your head covered up, in the hood. Because we speak in the book of prophecy. So you are in order right now. You won't even know it. You don't even realize it. So when you're praying or prophesying, what do you have to do? So when you pray to God, the first thing you do is you grab something and you put it over your head. When you ever get a chance to read the Bible, or how we teach when the Bible comes out is being read, you cover your head. Just to honor your head. If you don't have a father or if you don't have a husband, Jesus, who we call Yahushai in the ancient Paleo Hebrew tongue. This is an ancient language that Moses might have spoke during those times. His name would have been Yahushai, and the Most High's name would have been Yahweh, according to the ancient Paleo Hebrew.
That's right.
But the person Jesus would be your head, right? And if you don't have a husband or if you don't have a father, because you talked about that earlier. So Jesus, his ways is the ways that you will follow according to the scripture. You understand what I'm saying? So this is how you pray. Let's get Deuteronomy 22 and 5.
Right?
Now there's a way to dress also. Yeah. I'm not trying to get on you, sis. I'm just want to show you in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying?
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
What pertaineth unto a man when it deals with clothing? What can you wear that pertaineth to a man? How do you identify what bathroom to go to?
They got a boy on it.
Huh?
They got a boy on it.
What makes it a boy?
Girl on it.
What makes it a girl?
It has a specific signal.
She don't want to say it. What's the specific signal?
No, because sometimes it be straight or like a key-like figure.
A key-like figure.
No, have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen that. When I grow up, when I go to the bathroom, I see a man with pants and I see a woman with a dress.
Yes.
The symbol that signifies female or male.
A dress.
Oh, she's talking about the gender side.
I don't know about these gender. We might have to switch that up. We in 2022.
We're not dealing with that.
Yeah, we're not dealing with that. This one gender. You was born with a gender. That's it. That's it. You was born as either a man or a woman.
No, she's saying like, you know, the circle with the arrow going up is the woman, the circle
And the
with the line
circle with the
going down
plus
is
is the girl.
Oh, I
The circle with the arrow is the man.
It's confusion.
Right.
When I was brought up, man, a woman had on a dress. It wasn't like that with y'all. Am I tripping?
It's still like that.
It's like that, right? On the door, you would have a triangle on
That's
the
the dress.
and a man would have on pants
Some
because that identified a woman and a man.
Yes.
So what?
Men wear the pants in the family.
That's expression, right?
yeah. It's an
Yeah.
So what's the purpose of your zipper on your pants? You don't know.
You don't know.
Because
There's no point.
There's no point for you. It's for a man.
So he can use the bathroom without taking his pants off. That's what it's for.
That's nifty.
Okay. You understand it? I mean, you got it, right? Okay. Read that again. Read it from the top.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So what pertains to a man that you could be wearing?
Pants.
Okay. That's a fact.
So everybody wear pants.
Huh?
Everybody wear pants.
But the Most High is telling us everybody don't wear pants. All our sisters got on dresses.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah, listen, this is the way of the Most High God. This is one of the ways that we got to keep.
Well, listen.
You know what I'm saying? See, people don't want to acknowledge this, but the Most High is saying that a woman should not wear what pertains to a man. We see it as the woman should not wear pants, man. You know what I mean? Especially not out in the open, outside. She don't have that on. Read this though.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Now what is that?
A dress.
Hold on, that was real quick for you to say that. But it was hard the other way around. A man, that just makes sense, right? A man should not wear a dress.
Oh, hi-yo.
You said, huh? You had to think about that? A man can wear a dress?
I mean, to each his own.
No, not to the Most High God. We talking
Not to your hour.
we talking about the Most High God here. We talking about Yahweh. No, we talking about His ways. See, if it's each his own, we dealing with the ways of this world. We dealing with confusion. That's why we don't know who's who. And gender is blending, and you know, you got people getting killed because they laid with who they thought was a woman and ended up being a man, and he turned around and killed the person.
So
Like, it's crazy out here.
if it was to each his own, there would be no Deuteronomy 22 and 5. It wouldn't be there if it was to each his own.
This scripture would not be there if it was to each his own. If God said to each his own, hey, shalom, fellas. If God said to each his own, what's the purpose of this scripture?
It's just something.
It's just something just to add?
No. It's something that a select group of people believe in.
A select group of people, the Most High's chosen people, who are what? Above all people on the earth. That's how we get back to what we're supposed to be. Following after the ways that the Most High told us to do. That's why we said we out here for you. Because you are our people. We out here for our brothers and sisters, our daughters, our nieces, our nephews, our cousins. We out here for our people.
Right.
We want them to come back to the ways of God so we can get off of here. So we can get out of this low state and low position on the earth that we in right now.
Slacky out of one. Hey, we was talking about identifying God's chosen people, right? We in Atlanta right now. So it's a bunch of men wearing women's garments. It's a bunch of women wearing men's garments. So when the Most High look down, how does he identify his people? Oh, my people are the ones that are dressing accordingly in the midst of all this madness in this city. I can tell these are my people because the women got on dresses and the men are not wearing dresses.
That's right.
They wearing the apparel that men supposed to wear.
But not because they aren't. I really don't think that that's that deep.
That's you. That's you. How you feel? Most High ain't ask you how you felt.
But it's
But
understandable that the Most High wouldn't condone violent acts or like things of that nature. But dressing is like trivial.
Says
It's
who?
trivial to you.
Says who?
See, most times are the author of confusion. And when you start acting like a man, you start bringing confusion. I'm not saying that you are acting like a man, but I'm saying that we in a society today where a woman thinks that she can portray or be in the role of a man.
Yes.
right.
Oh no, we live in a society today where there's no gender.
Yes.
Yes. That comes with not wearing the right clothes.
Right.
Now our kids don't have a gender. You can't tell a little boy he's a little boy no more. You can't tell you gotta let them pick their gender.
Right.
Gender in sex is different. I mean, a boy is a boy because
You get kicked out for saying that.
because of the the sex of a boy is a boy, but
Says who?
the gender
America don't agree with you.
it's about America. They're talking about the gender expression versus the sex of actual people. Like the sex
Does that
of a
make any
person.
sense?
Yes, the sex of a person is between two different things, a female or a male. But the gender of a person, like the expression
So why do they
of a
have?
person,
Why do they have?
people,
Well, I'm gonna get the definition of gender.
So why you get a definition? Why do they have such things called sex changes then? Why do they have operations that you can actually change your sex or change your gender?
because the gender expression, like how a person feels, who a person feels that they are.
Confusion.
That's confusion.
Genders.
Either of the two sexes.
That's the definition
That's
of gender.
the definition of gender.
Yes.
Either of the two sexes.
Gender.
What are you gonna be, an animal?
Either either of the two sexes. Okay?
Gender and sex is different.
No.
Gender. Either of the two sexes.
You can look at it. Look at it. We ain't lying to you. Yo, everything
We had to check.
everything we say up here, we want you to look it up.
That's right. Either of the two sexes.
You either one or the other.
You either one or the other.
That's their gender.
When you gender an animal, you turn it upside down and see what sex it is.
Yes.
That's what that
You
word
have a little
means.
puppy, you looking for something.
The word gender already has a definition. What you're discussing is the new definition they try to apply to it. The word already had a definition. That's confusion. I want my little boys and little girls to grow up to know that they're a little boy and a little girl. I don't want them thinking, am I a boy?
Right.
Do I feel like a boy today?
Right.
No, you are what you are, man.
Right.
You are a little boy because you are a little boy.
That's right.
And you're going to be a young man, and then you're going to be a man.
That's right.
And I'm going to prepare him for it.
He gonna teach his son to be a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna give him the option.
Right.
Well, our fathers didn't give us the option.
That's right.
What?
Like,
What?
we ain't had that option. First of all, I'm glad,
I'm glad.
but we should never have had that option.
Right.
And according to the ways of the Most High God, this is why
We got enough people for a cameraman.
this is why this verse is in the scripture.
Enough people for a cameraman.
You understand what I'm saying? This is why this verse is in the scriptures, so there won't be no options. There won't be no options for a man to wear what pertains to a woman. There's no options for that.
Right.
In slavery, our great-great-grandma farmers wore dresses in the fields picking cotton. It wasn't until like the when? So after during the time of World War II, when all of the men started going off to fight in Europe, that the women started going into the factories and they started wearing pants.
Somebody else do that.
They started wearing pants, man. And then our
Your
sisters.
hands cold?
Yeah, you know. I'm good. Oh, my hands cold too. our sisters used to want to be like them.
We need another reader.
Our sister used to want to be like the so-called white woman, and they used to start putting on pants. You know what I'm saying? Women's liberation movement. They wanted to separate the structure of the male family furthermore by involving our sisters in their movement.
That's right.
Now you can be free. I'm gonna burn my bra and walk out here with breast out and do what I want to do. Now I can wear little clothes on.
Ask them sisters, do they care about gender equality?
Hey, how y'all doing? Let me ask this question. Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all three in the back.
It's a political question. Y'all want to have a conversation?
Nah,
People be afraid to even talk about it because of everything that comes with it.
Right.
Like you having a mature conversation with us.
yeah,
What's the
man.
problem? I did.
In First Timothy 2:9. But like I was saying, man, our sisters now, they want to dress with the little skirts on, with their breasts out, and they want to wear whatever they want to wear. They show off the world. Usually they wear tight pants with their booties, showing off their whole figure. But their figure is for their husband. It's not for the world. Why do I want my wife to show another man what she's looking like?
But
Ain't no what's about it?
but there are single women.
So what? So cover yourself up till you get a husband, and then the husband will be so pleased on seeing the view of his wife's body.
But wait a minute.
So what's the problem with this?
But how you want only the wife to see? I mean, only the husband to see the wife's body, right?
What's wrong? Hold up.
Right,
She
that's
asked
it.
me why I want only the husband
No,
to see.
no,
I want
no.
everybody else to see
No,
somebody
no.
else's white body. No, I want only the husband to see their wife's body.
Right. But the single women, you want them to cover up till they get a husband.
Yeah.
Yes.
But y'all want to see the body though.
No. I want to see my woman's body.
Yeah. Right.
But your woman is not your woman till
Okay.
Are you saying I need to see her body to decide she's beautiful?
no, not at all. I'm
Okay.
saying that's what men these days are looking
And that's the
for.
problem.
problem.
That's the problem. That's the problem. See, listen, when it comes down to it, we're dealing with this society, man. We're dealing with what we're dealing with today, the mentality of our people now, because we didn't obey the ways of the Most High God.
Right.
It always goes back to that. Because now we're on the bottom. Because if we kept the Most High's ways, we'll be on top. We wouldn't have to think like this, with what you just said. We wouldn't have that mentality. I want that 2 Timothy. You got it? Or 1 Timothy too. You got it?
Right.
The book of 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves
In what?
in modest apparel.
In what?
In modest apparel.
This is telling us that you should be in modest apparel. Covering yourself up, man. You shouldn't be showing off all your goods to any Tom, Dick, and you got crazy freaks out here.
They get raped.
Yo, you got rapists, you got child molesters. They got little girls dressed up like grown women.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I mean, when you
When you get raped, you got a problem with it because
it's
you're
rape.
trying to get
Hey, yo, let me deal with it. Okay. Now, we're not condoning none of that. No raping, nothing. We ain't condoning
The
that.
Bible say if a man rapes a woman, he should be put to death.
That's right.
Right.
So we ain't with that. You have a problem with it. We have a problem with it too. But a deterrence of that, to a degree, would be to be covering up your body.
Right.
Because that would entice a man who living in this, who's not keeping the ways of the Most High God, to have evil thoughts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why the Most High. That's why we have these laws. That's why. Read that again.
The book of 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broided hair or gold or pearls
or costly array.
There's nothing wrong with you looking nice with gold and pearls and things of that nature, but that shouldn't be your value. That shouldn't be, you shouldn't be showing off your assets to get someone attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They value more of your conversation. What are you keeping the laws? How are you moving? You know what I'm saying? These are the things that we find beautiful in a sister. These are the things that make you great, that give you more value, that make a husband who is righteous want to, listen, I think I want to deal with this sister right here. You know what I mean?
The workings of a woman's mind.
Right.
Can't you see that the Most High is teaching us something that's more valuable or that's worth more than this society has ever taught us in this life? Our rap music is saying, it just hoes, you know what I'm saying, do this, do that, drop it like it's hot, we take off this, you know what I'm saying, meet me over here.
Naked women in costly array with broidered hair that are not modestly dressed is what they advertise you to be.
Yeah.
And you're better than that.
Yeah, that's what we out here trying to tell you too, because God told us this. The Most High been told us this. So we need to tell you this. You're better than that. You know what I'm saying? You need to cover yourself. I'm not saying you, but I'm saying you too, but all of our sisters need to cover themselves up. Need to put on dresses, cover themselves up, be a modest apparel, man.
Dresses is...
I mean, this is how we see it. This is what the Most High said. Don't wear what pertains to a man.
What's wrong with the dress?
That's what I say. Your ancestors was out in slavery picking cotton in the dress.
Dresses is cool, but it's like, it's cold out here.
So put pants on under your dress.
Yeah. So pants on underneath your dress.
That's tacky.
It's
No,
tacky.
it's not. No, it's not.
Yo, our sisters be fly, man.
No, it's not.
I don't know what you
Sisters are
talking.
beautiful.
Our sisters be beautiful, yo. What are you talking about?
Understood.
It's tacky. Because it ain't what y'all doing
This
today.
nigga right here, man.
It ain't what's going on today in this society today.
I feel like that's just tacky.
What's up? You in a good mood today?
Why you feel like it's tacky?
You got self
Why you feel like being modest apparel was tacky?
You all right?
What's tacky is showing off. What's tacky is showing off your breasts.
If I'm gonna wear the pants, I'm gonna just wear the pants.
But you said it's cold, so the purpose of that would be wear something underneath the dress, like some tights, like something that's warm, keep your legs warm, leg warmers, things of that nature, right?
Yeah.
You wear some high boots. You know what I'm saying? You can wear something a warmer coat. You can wear something to cover up your figure and still be fly. You know what I'm saying? They got lots of clothes that you can be fly. And you can even get into making your own clothes. You know? There's a lot of things that you can do to be stylish, to add some style or add some drip. You know what I'm
You got a
saying?
camera, so stay here.
Yeah, we real people. We not just like we out here too in the world. I want to be fly, man. I want to color coordinate. You know what I'm saying? I want to put on the shades, man. I got the chain. You know what I'm saying? I want to flex a little something. You know what I'm saying? But still, my priority is keeping the ways of the Most High God.
That's right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
weird.
That's the point. My brother got the nice wool coat on with the ribbon of blue at the bottom. That joint is fresh. That joint is fresh right there. You know what I'm saying? A girl can wear that with a dress. She can rock the peacoat and all of that. Be fly. Tough. So why you can't do it?
But this is of a man, though, right?
What? A jacket? A coat?
A coat?
She's talking about the pants. She's talking about the whole.
You focus on the pants. Yo, how come a sister can't wear a jacket, right? With a dress, with some boots. I think that's dope. Me personally, I think that's fly.
But like that's one specific type. I mean, like one article of clothing that women are to wear forever.
All right.
Salaki. What you're doing right now, without even knowing it, this is what the term stiff neck means, right? Stiff neck is a stubbornness, right? Now you're picking something trivial, so in your mind you're justifying being stubborn against the Lord, right? It's like when your parent tell you to do something, even if you don't understand it, your obligation is to be obedient to what they said.
Yeah.
Your father can tell you, hey, don't open that pack of cups. It don't matter
that the pack of cups is for something very important he got later on, he told you don't open it.
That's it.
But in your mind, you thinking I'm thirsty. It's a pack of cups. Cup is to drink. Why can't I open the drink? But it's the stiff neck. It's the stubbornness inside of you, which is also a sign that you're the person that needs to be adhering to these bylaws. But you just can't. It's so trivial, but you just can't realize you're being stubborn against the Lord. These are the type of things that can be the deciding factor. If Christ came out the sky right now and said, "Hey, put on a dress or you get left," are you going to try to justify to Christ why you don't feel like you should put a dress on?
Christ ain't asking you nothing.
Come on,
Put
man.
a dress on.
Christ ain't asking you nothing. Have you been keeping the laws of God?
It's understood that these are the rules and this is what needs to be followed if you believe in this word.
That's right.
But
But
But what's the butts about? What's your bracelet? What's your bracelet say? What does bracelet mean?
what? This one or
Yeah.
this one?
the rainbow one.
It's a celebration of pride,
What pride? What kind of pride?
lesbian.
Who's that? That's your cousin? Oh,
Is that what you said? Lesbian pride? Oh, so you a lesbian?
oh no, we gotta fix that too. Yes.
Can you bring life sleeping with another woman?
No, I don't want to.
Why?
I don't want kids.
Beautiful baby, come from you. Increase the nation. You believe in God though, right?
Not really. I don't really believe. I believe in a guide, but it's not necessarily God.
That God might be damn Satan. You gotta believe in the one true and living God. He's talking all this righteous stuff here.
I'm hearing everything, and I'm understanding y'all belief system, but
It's gonna fix our community.
Let me ask you a question, right? You say you lesbian pride, and we're gonna deal with pride in a minute also. So when it comes down to, and we're not bashing you, sis, but we gotta tell you what's right.
I'm listening.
All right, okay. So we're gonna read the scripture right here, right? So read.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 22. Thou shalt not...
18.
Salakia. Leviticus chapter 18 and verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination.
So a man cannot lie with another man, right? A man cannot lie with another man, right? Because it's abomination, right?
I was heard that this,
I'm just asking you, can you see this?
according to your text,
Can you see a man lying with another man? Is that right? According to what we've been talking about, God. It's not just about the text, about what God says. Is that right?
according to the text and what you're saying, no. But I don't feel like that is wrong. So,
Is it natural?
yes.
Wait now, think for a
Those
second.
feelings occur naturally.
Samira, you smart.
I know.
Is it natural for a man to use another man for sex?
Yeah, Romans 1.
Or what was sex? The design of sex is to be between what?
Reproduction and to have children.
So
Between who?
a man.
A man and a woman. But everybody doesn't want kids.
Is that natural?
And naturally,
A man's. We said this
People-
earlier, right?
people
A
who
man
do not-
going up into another man is
People
called
who-
sodomy.
people who
You
do-
are sodomizing someone, right? Let's be for real. The whole.
but
Hold on. Yes.
well,
Don't just say
But-
but. Answer yes.
not yes.
Yeah, okay.
In some cases,
It ain't no some cases.
by force.
No, it doesn't say by force. It doesn't say by force.
Okay.
You go up in another man's rectum, you sodomize that man. That's what you've done. You sodomized him.
Salaki.
Just be cool. If you want
If you want to look up what he's saying, you can look up court cases specifically in the state of Texas, because I know they've done it more recently than others. But they do prosecute people for having anal sex with each other consensually. That's what the law of sodomy is about. Yes.
Sodomy is a land called Sodom and Gomorrah that they got destroyed because they was going up in each other's rectums. Yo, this is sodomy. This is against the life. This is not life. It's not pro-life. It's against the ways of God. It's not pro-life. How can you procreate? How can we continue a nation?
People who are going to procreate can do that.
How can we continue a nation if you are going up into a man's rectum? A man can't have a baby like that. How can we continue a nation when a woman is sleeping with another woman?
A woman sleeping with another woman?
Answer my question. How can we continue a nation?
Because there are other people.
So how can we continue a nation if a woman is sleeping with another woman and not getting a husband? Because if you sleep with someone, a man should take you as his wife. According to how we should live, you should be his wife. Right? Not the ways of this world that you can sleep with anybody you want to sleep with. If I sleep with you, you should be my wife. You know what I'm saying? And that's just righteous. We talking about righteousness here, not about the ways of the world. So if you are sleeping with another woman, how can you bring forth life? What benefit do you have for a nation of people who are in captivity?
I can care for children without bringing children into this world.
I didn't say that you can't care for children, but I'm saying if you're sleeping with another woman, you're not benefiting, bringing forth life into this nation. Read, go to Romans chapter 1. Who changed the truth for God?
Anybody with that mindset is useless to the nation.
You're useless to the nation. What use are you to Yahushua, who we're called Jesus Christ? What use is you to God? If you can't do what God said, what use are you? We're going to read this. Hopefully this can help you understand what it is that we've been saying, because it's going to tie it all in. Read.
No, I've been understanding.
It's the book of Romans.
I know you've been understanding. You've been good.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 1. Can I start at 21?
Yes.
The book of Romans, chapter 1, and verse 21. Because that when they knew God, they glorified him not as God, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened.
So, man, that's the problem. We went all the way back to when he says that if we will obey and listen to the Most High God, we'd be above all people, right?
I would never be commanded by a man.
So when we knew God, man, we didn't glorify him as God.
Hey,
Ock my ass.
Do we need to drop this? How do we
yeah, we're gonna have to fuck this dude up.
I'm not going to disrespect you because you got kids.
Yo, we love our people, but our people are
Well, how about
lost,
me and
man.
you walk off and let's have a talk, you coward.
That's a faggot move.
Come on, let's go.
I'm not walking.
Well, come on, I'll play pussy. Come fuck me.
Oh, what? Oh, come on, man.